In this module, we are going to discuss on systematic literature review. As the name suggests, systematic, this type of review has a methodological element which is dominating the review. Take for instance, in the traditional review, there was no method prescribed. In a systematic review, a clear methodology is prescribed. As in terms of what is the stated purpose, what would be the defined search criteria, which literatures are you going to include, which literature are you going to exclude, what would be the quality of the literature which you are going to consider, and also in terms of how this analysis of the literature is being carried out. In a simple manner, it has a methodological element which is dominating the review process. This helps to bring in transparency and also credibility to the research findings. So it starts with defining the research question, then design a plan for review in terms of what types of database would be reviewed, look whether conference proceedings should be included or excluded, what would be the key words which are used so that the researcher is able to glean the literature out of the various databases. After getting the literature, which one he should consider, which he should not consider. Take, for instance, some gray literature he want to exclude and only consider literature which are of peer-reviewed and academic nature. Apply the quality assessment criteria. After that, how you are going to code and find out among the articles which are considered for final selection to tell the story. Take, for instance, business model and their relationship with marketing, a systematic literature review article. In this, the authors reviews business models which are in relation with the marketing domain to bring out various aspects of business models. The next type of literature review, which are systematic in nature, however, it has a component of meta-analysis. That means it is a systematic review wherein you are analyzing the analysis. So it takes large body of quantitative studies. I repeat, it takes large bodies of quantitative studies and conduct statistical analysis in order to find certain concepts which are present. It is a form of systematic review. However, we use statistical technique in order to establish certain relationships. It takes findings from various quantitative studies and analyzes them using a standardized statistical procedures. This helps to draw conclusion, detect patterns, and relationship between the findings. Take, for instance, the relationship between job satisfaction and job performance. In this a meta-analysis, in this study, they studied large number of articles which are quantitative in nature in order to ascertain whether the relationship between job satisfaction and job performance is positive, negative, or there exists no relationship between them. And another form of systematic literature review is metasynthesis. In meta-analysis, it was quantitative study. In metasynthesis, it is qualitative studies. Multiple qualitative studies are taken on a particular topic, and it is analyzed in a manner in order to find out common core elements and themes which can be used to describe the knowledge structure. Unlike meta-analysis, the ultimate intention is to reduce the findings, whereas whether it is having relationship or not. Whereas in metasynthesis, it involves analyzing and synthesizing the key elements of each study with the aim of transforming individual findings into new conceptualizations and interpretations. That makes metasynthesis a more important facet to be considered in various qualitative studies. Take, for instance, the metasynthesis of caring in nursing discipline, which was published in Journal of Clinical Nursing, wherein they used large number of qualitative studies and then to bring out the new conceptualizations and interpretations of nursing care. Another type of systematic literature review is called as integrative literature review. In this form of literature review, we criticize and synthesize the literature on a topic in an integrated manner so that new frameworks and perspectives on the topic could be developed. Integrative literature review also has a large number of scholarly benefits. It collects, collates, understands, critiques in order to bring in new conceptual frameworks which can help the researchers to understand the body of knowledge in a more deeper manner, which helps them to identify the central issues, generating the research question, and identifying the theoretical or conceptual framework as a means for exploring which research methods to pursue further or not. Usually, an integrative literature review is done in phases like problem formulation, data collection, evaluation of data, data analysis, and data synthesis, wherein these frameworks are developed. In one of the recent studies on Quality 4.0 and the impact on organizational performance, this was integratively analyzed by these researchers in order to bring in a viewpoint that how Quality 4.0 can impact the different dimensions of organizational performance. This brings an end to this module.